Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another installment of Late Night with Uncle Fran. The time is currently 4 p.m. Eastern, and I really have to use the restroom. So we're going to try and power through these letters for you all, and... Oh, wait a second. That's quite nice. Okay, never mind, boys and girls. I don't have to use the restroom anymore. But, nonetheless, we will get right to the letters this evening. Here's this week's installment of Dear Uncle Fran. This week's theme is the dating scene. We start with a letter from Santos, age 32, from the great state of Colorado. Dear Uncle Fran, I just want a Latina baddie that got a dumpy on her. I wouldn't know where to find one because I am a millennial, but still, I am single with too much time on my hands. What am I to do? Signed, Santos. Hello, sweet little Santos. Brother, you are preaching to the choir. Don't you think if I knew where to find a Latina baddie like that, I'd already have one? You know who you may want to consult for this issue is my good friend Bert. He has had some luck with the actress Jessica Alba, at least he claims. I don't fully believe his story, but I guess if there's an inkling of a possibility that it is true, it's worth reaching out to him and seeing, Bert, what's your secret? Santos, if you are a millennial with too much time on your hands, may I recommend to you perhaps getting a job? You're not getting any younger, Santos. Maybe a Latina baddie would be more attracted to you if you could provide something for her. One thing I know about Latino women is they respect the working man. So I would put down the phone, put down the Cheetos, and go get some kind of hard-working job, you lazy bum. And if you find one with a twin sister or something, well, you have my information, don't you? Good luck to you, little Santos, and God bless. Alrighty. Next up, we have little Kayla, age 16, from the state of Maryland. She writes, Dear Uncle Fran, you are such a sweet, romantic old man. What was your first date with your wife like? Signed, Kayla. Well, hello, sweet little Kayla. First of all, I need to tell you, young lady, you're coming off a bit of a moron for telling me that I'm a sweet, romantic old man. I mean, do you watch the show? Do you listen to the words I say? Come on, Kayla. Don't make yourself a target. My first date with my wife was a bit complicated because it was in the morning after I reluctantly went home with her. She had gotten me drunk and convinced me she was something to look at. And when I woke up the next morning, I was surely disappointed. But nonetheless, we were hanging out the next day, and I decided, hey, sweet woman, let's go to the aquarium. Let's see how you fare amongst the fish. This was supposed to deter her, but she really jumped for the idea. When we were at the aquarium, we were walking amongst the fish, and the strangest thing happened. She stared them in their eyes, and they were swimming, and they stopped and stared right back at her. I knew right from then there was some sort of evil laced within her veins, but I'd be lying if I told you that didn't work for me, just a little bit. So we spent the night together again, and then I married her the next day, and we were together until she left me for the disease of polio, abandoning me with Martha, which, by the way, I'll always take an opportunity to ask Martha to return a letter, a phone call. Just send me a piece of your clothing to show that you're still alive. I don't know, some sign of life. I haven't heard from Martha in some time after I murdered her boyfriend. But yes, that's how our first date went. Thank you for asking about my life. It's really kind of you. Good luck to you, Kayla, and God bless. Alrighty. Finally, we have a letter from Maria, age 27, from the city of Detroit. Dear Uncle Fran, how do I know when I've found the one? Signed, Maria. Well, hello, sweet little Maria. I must be honest with you. The one, that's just a farce. There's no one right person for everyone in this life. I mean, that would be impossible. So many people die young, so many people live longer than they should. There's no way that mathematically there's one person for everyone in this world. Maria, I have a feeling if you are writing to me that you are not much of a looker yourself, which may be the root of your dating troubles. What I suggest you do, Maria, is go find yourself a nice lesbian bar to hang out with. I've done this plenty of times with my good friend Bert. We head to the gay club and we just stand around waiting for boys in little shorts to come up to us, and we reject them. We say no. But it is a good boost to the ego to know that we are wanted in some way. That's more for me than Bert. He gets plenty of poontang, but I struggle. Sometimes I need the gays to perk me up. Anyways, go to the lesbian bar. If you do not get hit on there, well, Maria, you may have a real problem on your hands. I'm sure some spiky-haired woman wearing biker shorts will come up to you and ask for your Instagram or email or something, but if not, well, maybe there's no one for you. I don't know. That's a problem, really. Oh, listen to me rambling on. Maria, I'm sucking up too much of your time. You got to get to the bar. Good luck to you, young lady, and God bless. All right, boys and girls, that's going to do it for the dating letters this week. I hope that was helpful in some capacity. Now it's time to go have a conversation with my good friend, Bert. Alrighty, Bert is here, and boys and girls, I have to tell you, we had an absolutely wild night last night. Isn't that right, Bert? Bert, hello. It's time to talk about last night.
Oh, no. No, I don't want to.
Bert, that's too bad. We're here. We have you on the show for a slot. We need to hear a story, and I think last night is a well enough story for the show today. Wouldn't you think so?
I'd rather not.
What else are we going to talk about, Bert? I've never seen you be sheepish about getting with a woman before.
I was sexually assaulted last night.
Bert, I would not call it that. Are you kidding me?
You wouldn't?
No, I would not.
Every part of my body says otherwise.
Is there something that I don't know about, Bert? All I saw was you hanging in the bar with this young lady.
Wrong. I was sitting there, and I had my favorite sweatshirt on. It was an Elvis Presley sweatshirt.
Oh, yes, of course.
I love that sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm.
And
Very
so
nice.
I'm at the bar. All of a sudden, I get a tap on my shoulder, and I'm like, what? And, it's this older woman.
What are you talking about, older woman, Bert? She's like 20 years younger than
It's
us.
not my type.
Not your type,
Not
really.
my type. So anyway, I go, what? And she's like, excuse me, I really like your sweatshirt. And I was like, yeah, so do I. It's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, no, I really like it. I like that kind of music. I was like, yeah, same here. It was from my time. And she was like, can I take a picture with it? And I was like, that's strange.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
So I was like, okay, whatever. So I kind of, I held it like this. So like it kind of covered my face. There was like that much. And she hands it to her friend, the phone. And she comes up to me and just starts rubbing my chest and my stomach.
Ugh.
And I was like, okay, please take the picture. And they take the picture. And I'm like, okay, that's great. And so I start turning. And as I turned, it's like she had like a gorilla strength on me.
Ooh.
She was just like, no, I want you. And I was like, what? She was like, no, let's tell me more about the music. And I said, what's there to know about the music?
Right.
It's music.
Pretty
Didn't let
wild.
go. She didn't let go. So I'm like, okay, like, please get off of me. I try to turn around and she follows me. So then, she tries to hold my hand and she like goes like this. And I kept my hand like this.
Right.
And she was trying to lock. She was like, and like my fingers were hurting.
Oh my God.
And so obviously her hands are down here and she's looking up at me like this. And now she's just doing all three. She's holding my hand, she's rubbing my stomach and staring at me.
Oh my.
And
She's obsessed with you.
so it's weird because it's very rarely that I'm ever frozen in my tracks. But I've never been made so uncomfortable in my life.
Yeah, but Bert, you took the Groper home with you. You took her home.
Well, the groper robbed me.
What?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
whatever. I do the usual. And then I wake up in the morning and part of my sock was missing. Like, it's not even the whole sock.
What?
It was just the big toe sleeve. It was gone. The rest of the toes all had the sleeve.
Okay, are you sure she robbed you of that, or could that just have been maybe a hole that grew bigger over the night?
They're brand new socks.
Hmm.
And all of a sudden I wake up and my big toe's showing. Nothing else.
I still am not sure if that means she robbed you. I mean,
Well, okay, so I get up. Obviously, she's gone. So I get up. I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, you know, I didn't know we got that freaky last night.
right.
But then I get up. I open the door to my room out into the main area, and my dog is just shaking.
Ooh,
I'm like, Pepe, no, what's going on? And Pepe was shaved, but
really?
but only partially.
Partially. What part?
From the head to here, shaved, and then from to like the torso down, shaved, but everything else was just full of hair.
So just like a middle belt?
Yeah,
It's so strange.
it was very strange. And Pepe, she also clipped his nails, but only 3 out of the 5 on each paw.
What?
Yeah,
So you just
so he's
walking around
just
with
yeah,
two?
he's like Mr. Bunny Rabbit.
Oh, that's so weird.
She even neutered him.
What? The Groper neutered Pepe?
I want to say it's a partial neuter. He has one ball.
Oh.
So she kept one. So now he's one ball Pepe.
Oh.
Real quick. There was no blood, no trace of anything. Just perfect stitching, perfect incision.
Well, the Groper does have powerful hands.
Very, very, very powerful hands. Poor Pepe.
Really, yes.
So after that, I see my yearbook lying on the ground. And I was like, what? And I look, and the front page is ripped.
The front You mean the divider page? Like the
Yeah,
blank piece
the
of paper?
blank piece of paper, gone.
Why would she do that?
You tell me. You tell me. And I was just baffled. So I'm like, what else could she have possibly stolen? So I go into my kitchen and I was like, please, I have so many nice things. So I go in my fridge and she replaced my milk with expired milk
Ugh.
because I have skim milk. I always order skim milk.
Uh-huh.
So I go in my fridge and it's a half drink and 2%.
What? So maybe she brought it and left it behind? She bring milk home
She
with her?
didn't. And I have no idea where the carton of milk could have came from. And she drank half of it. It was expired by 2 weeks.
Oh.
She stole my skim milk just to replace it.
Oh. The mind of the Groper is a tricky one.
I was terrified because my favorite fruit is strawberries.
Mm.
She took the seeds of each strawberry. She just plucked it out.
What?
I didn't even know that was possible. You have to get like tweezers like that.
Oh my god. So she just had very steady, sturdy hands, I guess.
Yeah.
She was just going around showing it off.
She stole an egg too.
A single egg.
Yes. Gone.
So, was there anything in your trash? No trace of it. It's just
No.
gone.
No.
So she took from you Pepe's fur, one of his testicles, 3 claws from each of his feet, an egg, a piece of paper, and your skim milk and the
Yes.
strawberry seeds.
She also did my laundry. That was actually pretty helpful.
She did your laundry?
Yeah, she folded the clothes and everything. They smelled fantastic. I didn't even have that detergent.
How long were you asleep?
5 hours.
What the hell?
She took no valuables.
Wow.
I had my game show winnings on my dresser in cash. She took nothing.
Wow. That's so weird. She's some kind of weird hobo lady. Groper.
You know what's funny too?
What's that, Bert?
This all could have been avoided if you would have helped me out.
Me? What? How do I have anything to do with this?
Where
Bert?
were you when I was getting groped.
Well, I didn't see it happening, of course. If I saw it, I would have stopped it, but I was over talking to her polite little friend. She's a psychic, actually. Yes. She told me about my fortune.
Did she tell you that your friend was getting sexually assaulted?
She did not bring that up, actually, no. But rest assured, if I knew you were in any danger, I would have stopped it immediately, Bert. What do you think I am but your best friend?
You drove us home.
Indeed, I did. It's what friends are for, Bert.